National Football League.
Visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys playing as well as anyone, 4-1 to start this season. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. We'll get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Once more, it's Anderson. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck at the fumble. And Fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Throwing on second down, Stroud. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Chicago.
That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to line. That's it.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go. No good.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the visitors will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
But dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's Mahomes. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
22 yards. And the 49ers.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now a run with Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
7-yard line. Brings up second down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Play action here. Mahomes. He's got the first-round pick, Tedero McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20.
16 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
It's Trevor Etienne. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, 49.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Niners 7, visitors 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
And this is Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Third down, they need 5.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This returnable for Hardman. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 33, here's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Mahomes now on third and 2. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, He's able to shed his block and make the play.
Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Mahomes now out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. He'll get about 2. Big Walter Nolan, a rookie out of Ole Miss, there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second down and 8. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the pickup.
Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49. What a big play for the special teams unit, Greg. They get the block and the score. A big swing that starts with getting to the kicker.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. And anytime you draw up a successful punt block rush, it starts with identifying the breakdown of the protection unit. In this case, they found that weak link. They were able to exploit it. It leads not only to the block, but to the touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5, and he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Wilson on the stop.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part coming through it.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Draw, it's Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Throwing is Stroud. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. To throw, it's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
A 24-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for A.
First down, to keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, 49.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Third and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Mahomes. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It is What a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Visitors 13.
This isn't gonna go. I just wanna rock. I just wanna.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes.
A 15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. To throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this time. And the strength on display, rattling through tackling for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
To throw, Stroud. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. They'll run, it's Henderson. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chicago.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 1st touchdown this year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, This touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The kickoff team is out on the field. We're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 49ers offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. McMillan comes in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. That complete to Henderson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by McMillan. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. This is 3rd and 6.
Incomplete. He was covered by Barrett Carter.
Here's Mahomes. Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
6 yards. That's good for A. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. Pass caught by Pearson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Right back to Pearsall again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Timeout 49 of this. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8. And they're getting down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Niners are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Commanders had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Emeka Ibuka. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Josh Jacobs. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Chargers able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down, Chicago.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. That's quickly out to Harrison. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
On second down, here's Henderson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
The tackle by Quan Alexander.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The Niners offense and running back Jack Charbonnet set to go again. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here, but the Guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
First and 10 on the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. There's a toss to the left, and it's Charbonnet. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Open man, that's Collins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to let them punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Over the middle and taken in by Fireman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a give, running left, it's Charbonnet. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
They run on the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone. Rick Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Stroud. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. Here's Stroud. And this one is caught by Pierce. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And now the punting unit will come up. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The Niners offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And he shows off with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the
Here's third and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's McMillan. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8.
Mahomes now on second down. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long for Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Here's Stroud. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. and add a pair of points.
49ers 24.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The 49ers offense, and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Saul, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Charbonnet, the back, and he goes straight ahead. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, 49ers.
36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Give to Charbonnet. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd, they need 8.
Yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
26-yard line.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He takes off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
35-yard line.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Stroud. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
6 on the play. And this is
From the gun, here's Stroud. The short pass taken in by Warren. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
a gain of 12. 1st down, Chicago.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run. This is Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. On play action. Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there for the sack. Works his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Niners offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A short one there. He's got Ertz. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 2 yards.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Back over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Here's Mahomes. And he gets that one complete to Collins. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
In motion now, it's Collins.
At the 32-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
To Nico Collins. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the margin. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the Kings.
And the 49er, 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The throw is Mahomes. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And He'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now, Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Incomplete.
Stroud. On the run to the right. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Chicago. To throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Toss. Henderson heading right. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
At the 35-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They're all set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Taken at the 19. Will be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49ers 1st down.
Play action here. Mahomes. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards. That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off play here to sharpen it. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners 1st down. A run with the rookie from Georgia. It's Trevor Etienne. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And the 49er, 1st down.
Charbonnet, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Pushed out to his left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Jordan Davis gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now, Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown. 49. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now it's 4th down.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
The 49ers offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Charbonnet. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up
Mahomes. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
gain of 8. And the 49ers, 1st down.
Mahomes. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's another 49er.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Here's 2nd down and 3.
To gain 7. Brings up second
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Johnston. A gain of 27 on the play.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. 1 final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.